Welcome back to TŌKU REO.
Kia ora koutou, TŌKU REO, based on the Te Whanake series created by Professor John Moorfield. It's reo time, reo mean.
Hard out. And if you've been keeping it with us over the past few weeks, you have a new insight into the language.
Well, before we move on with our learning next week, here's another chance to make sense of all of it. Starting with grammar. You know it.
Katipu, kaora, hee!
In the last episode, we learned that when asking someone, what's that, we should use he aha tēnā. Take a look. He aha tēnā. What's that? The first part of the question is made up of he aha. This is a question pattern which means what is, what are, what was, or what were. The second part of the question is tēnā, which means that, and indicates that the position of the item is near the listener as opposed to the speaker or away from both of them. Ka pai? Now let's take another look at how to answer the question, what's that, if the item is away from the speaker. He aha tēnā. What's that? He pene tēnā. That is a pen. What about how to answer the question, he aha tēnā, if you were the listener and the item was near you? Check it out. If the item is near you, you would answer with tēnei. He aha tēnā, what's that? He pene tēnei. This is a pen. Ka pai? Now let's take a look at some more examples. He whare tēnā. That is a house. He motoka tēnā. That is a car. He puka puka tēnā. That is a book. He rorohiko tēnā. That is a computer. He pēke tēnā. That is a bag. In the last episode, we also looked at how to ask about more than one item. Now, to say, what are those, you would say, he aha ēnā. He aha ēnā. What are those? Ēnā means those and indicates that the item is away from the speaker. Now remember, you would answer with ēnei if the item is near you, or ēnā if the item is away from you. Now let's take a look at some more examples. He puka puka ēnā. Those are books. He pune ēnā. Those are spoons. He kapu ēnā. Those are cups. He tūru ēnā. Those are chairs. He puti puti ēnā. Those are flowers. Now let's recap what our friends got up to last night. Listen for our new language patterns.
Kia ora e kari.
Kia ora e hoa. E pewhi ana koe.
Kei te ora. Come in. Kia ora koutou. I brought dessert. I'd like to say I baked it, but I didn't.
He aha tēnā.
He kiki tēnei.
Yum. I love cake.
Is everyone all right for a drink?
Yep.
Oh, hey, Wiramu. While you're up, can you give me some chips? Hey, he aha ēnā.
He ara ni ena.
He ara ni ēnei. Much healthier than chips.
Katipu, kaora, hee!
Toko is a prefix word that attaches to here. Now, when we ask about how many people there are, that means that e here now becomes toko here. Let's check out our first example. Toko here o teina. How many younger siblings do you have? The main rule to remember when using toko here is that it's only used when referring to people. Here are some more examples. Tokohea o tuakana. How many older siblings do you have? Tokohea o tamariki. How many children do you have? Tokohea o tungange. How many brothers do you have? In our answers, tokohea sticks around, only the here changes to a number. So, if you were talking about 3 people, for instance, tokohea changes to tokotoru. Let's check out these examples from yesterday. Tokohea o tuakana. Tokorua aku tuakana. I have 2 older siblings. Tokohea o tamariki. Tokowhitu aku tamariki. I have 7 children. Tokohea o tungange. Tokowha aku tungange. I have 4 brothers. The best way to remember this is that e from e here changes to toko to become tokohea.
Ka tipu, ka ora hi.
Our next lot of grammar saw us introduce 2 concepts. The first was the word tokomaha, which means that there are many or heaps of people. Let's see that again. Tokomaha. Maha is Māori for many or heaps. So teamed up with toko, tokomaha is used to say that there are heaps of people. Now, if we put this in a sentence, this is how it would appear. Tokomaha aku tuakana. I have lots of older siblings. Our second note saw the exception to our use of toko. We said that toko sits before here, or a number, as a prefix. So 4 becomes tokowha. And 6? Easy. You know it. 6 becomes toko ono. The exception is that toko is only a prefix for the numbers 2 through to 9. So in every other number, toko is not used. Let's check out some examples just so that you can see the difference. Toko whetu aku taina. I have 7 younger siblings. Ko tahi taku tuakana. I have 1 older sibling. Toko toru aku tuakana. I have 3 older siblings. TŌKU aku hoa. I have 10 mates. Now that we've seen our examples from yesterday, let's get some more time with our footage, just so we can see our grammar used in context. Whānau, pay attention because we'll be playing both our role-play footage back to back, and of course, there will be exercises later.
Jade, e hea o kāri?
E toru aku kāri.
Oh, Re, you're supposed to have 2. Redeal.
Sorry, that was my fault.
Oh, I had a good hand too.
So, Raimona, I hear you're going on a trip soon.
Aye, with my big brother.
Cool. Tokohea o tuakana.
Tokorua aku tuakana.
This is a nice whare maruia.
Thanks. I was pretty lucky to find it. I only just bought it last year.
Who else lives here?
Oh, nosy fellow, all right? That's okay. These are my best friend and one of my sisters. Oh, tokohea o taina?
No, he's nosy.
Ko tahi taku taina, ko tahi taku tuakana.
when we used to go down to the T Mangunui and catch the fish there, and then, a big fish, and they say, hara mai te ahua. So, and somebody said, well, I've got I caught a bigger fish. And they said, hara mai te ahua. So there is nothing to compare my fish to your fish. So for me, hara mai te ahua, it's an expression that's part and parcel, I believe, of Ngāpuhi language. And it always has been. And that's what it means. There's no one can compare what I've got to what you've got.
Ka tipu, ka ora, hei! Ka tipu, ka ora, hei!
To reinforce what you're learning on TŌKU REO at home, visit our website at www.tokureo.maori.nz. On the homepage, you'll find a link to episodes. Find the episode you'd like to swat up on and click it. Here you'll find a summary of what's in that episode as well as a list of interactive exercises down the right-hand side. Here's an example. Back at the homepage, you'll also find links to the other Te Whanake resources, more exercises, a forum for TŌKU REO viewers, and a free online Māori dictionary. Have fun, kia ū!
Ka tipu, ka ora, hei!
No mai hoki mai. In the last episode, we covered our top 10 Māori words. This time we're going to review them and add in some practice activities. So let's run through yesterday's words to refresh your memory. You'll hear it first, then you'll see it. First up, it's kaipuke, ship, kaipuke. Taraka, truck, taraka. Pauka, fork as in knife and fork. Pauka. Pireti, plate, pireti. Reo irirangi, radio, reo irirangi. Rorohiko, computer, rorohiko. Ipurangi, internet, ipurangi. Imera, email, imera. Te reina, train, te reina. Puti, boat, puti. We'll roll through those kupu one more time, but this time we'll add in the image of the word first. Kaipuke, ship, kaipuke. Taraka, truck, taraka. Pauka, fork as a knife and fork. Pauka. Pireti, plate, pireti. Reo irirangi, radio, reo irirangi. Rorohiko, computer, rorohiko. Ipurangi, internet, ipurangi. Imera, email, imera. Te reina, train, te reina. Puti, boat, puti.
Ka tipu, ka ora, hei!
Welcome back. It's time to check out our kupuhau from yesterday. So if you missed our list or just plain forgot, then you should be watching right now. We'll also take some time to check out some of our kupu from a previous episode, so we'll get to see just how much you paid attention in that episode. Anyway, here's our first lot of kupu, as always, just focusing on the pronunciation first. Mua, front or before. Paihikara, bicycle. Naihi, knife. Bawaka whakata, television. Tapu tapu, gear, equipment or goods. Pikitia, picture, film. Pikitia. Muri, rear, behind or after. Muri. Waka, canoe or vehicle. Waka. Ipu, bowl. Ipu. Tarakihana, tractor. Tarakihana. Mua, front or before. Paihikara, bicycle. Naihi, knife. Bawaka whakata, television. Tapu tapu, gear, equipment or goods. Pikitia, picture, film. Pikitia. Muri, rear, behind or after. Muri. Waka, canoe or vehicle. Waka. Ipu, bowl. Ipu. Tarakihana, tractor. Tarakihana.
It has been common practice to transliterate Pākehā words into Māori. That is, to take the Pākehā word and say it in a Māori way. Some examples include the days of the week, Monday for Monday, Tuesday for Tuesday, and so forth. This transliteration practice has been used in the word today. Carrot, which is commonly referred to as karoti. Our new kupu for carrot is uhi karamea. Uhi means root and karamea is red ochre. Hence, uhi karamea, carrot.
Katipu, kaora, hei! Katipu, kaora, hei!
To access the podcast, go to www.tōkureo.māori.nz and click on episodes. Choose your episode and move the mouse to the right-hand side of the screen where you'll find a link called Podcast. Click this link to download TŌKU REO podcast to your iPod, MP3 player, etc. With video, audio and exercises, you can brush up on your Te Reo Māori skills anywhere, anytime, 24/7. Kia kaha.
Ka tipu, ka ora, hei!
Now let's get into it with our 100% Te Reo Māori conversation. Your challenge is to listen out for our top 10 words. Remember not to worry too much about everything else that has been said. We'll run the clip twice. The first time through, see how many words you can pick up on your own. Ready? Here we go.
I rotu I aku nei mahi pikitia nei, kanu te tine o aku haere, ka mutu ko ngā ahua, ngā tuāhua haere katoa, haere marunga wakarerangi, marunga traina rai ne taiwa, marunga kaipuke, ara poti, ngā whenua pōhara nei, taima marunga traka kau haere, ka mutu ko te tuāhua haere laua kia au, ko te haere marunga traina. Ako toto he mana ko pai ke pua no te wakarerangi, hora atu no te tai atu. Kia atia, kia au nei hakoa pauturi atu te traine e tahe tu tuāhua haere. Koe tera ko te haere laua, kia au nei nā te mea ka whai taima hau. Te roa atu o te haere, ka whai taima hau ki te mahi, ki te haka oti aku mahi. Reira, ina haere marunga traina, ka haere ki te whare kai, raputuru ai, ka mutu he preti kei te tahi tā, he pauka me te naihi kei te tahi tā, he rorohiko kei Waiganui. Pena horakau he rorohiko, horakau he iporangi, horakau he imera, e hama, ko mate tako au katoa. Ka mutu, kura e moke ina haere pēra hau nā te mea ngā reo irirangi Māori katoa te kainga nei, ke runga katoa i tipurangi. Ka tae hau, te akorongo mai, ki ngā kōrero o te wā kainga.
Ka tipu, ka ora, hei!
Now take another look at the footage, but this time you can see how well you did because as each of our top 10 words is used, we'll put the word up on the screen. Let's do it.
I rotu I aku nei mahi pikitia nei, kanu te tine o aku haere, ka mutu ko ngā ahua, ngā tuāhua haere katoa, haere marunga wakarerangi, marunga traina rai ne taiwa, marunga kaipuke, ara poti, ngā whenua pōhara nei, taima marunga traka kau haere. Ka mutu ko te tuāhua haere laua kia au, ko te haere marunga traina. Ako toto he mana ko pai ke pua no te wakarerangi, hora atu no te tai atu. Kia atia, kia au nei hakoa pauturi atu te traine e tahe tu tuāhua haere. Koe tera ko te haere laua, kia au nei nā te mea ka whai taima hau. Te roa atu o te haere, ka whai taima hau ki te mahi, ki te haka oti aku mahi. Reira, ina haere marunga traina, ka haere ki te whare kai, raputuru ai, ka mutu he preti kei te tahi tā, he pauka me te naihi kei te tahi tā, he rorohiko kei Waiganui. Pena horakau he rorohiko, horakau he iporangi, horakau he imera, e hama, ko mate tako au katoa. Ka mutu, kura e moke ina haere pēra hau nā te mea ngā reo irirangi Māori katoa te kainga nei, ke runga katoa i tipurangi. Ka tae hau, te akorongo mai, ki ngā kōrero o te wā kainga.
Tēnā nō koutou. Good language learners are people who overcome the inhibition to speak. They are not overly concerned with making mistakes, but they do learn from their errors. Good language learners not only practice new language, but also seek out opportunities to use Māori. Good language learners identify problems they might be having learning new language and seek solutions to those problems. Good Māori language learners analyse the language and make inferences about it. They guess by using clues. They are aware of language as a means of conveying and receiving messages, and as a means of behaving in a culturally appropriate manner. Are you a good language learner? Kia kaha.
Ka tipu, ka ora, hei!
Well, that's another show and you have made huge progress. Well done. Just a quick heads up, we've hit show number 40. Way to go. When we get to show number 50, we'll be halfway there. Halfway through the course as well. And we'll have another test covering everything to date.
Can't wait. Next week, we are moving on. we're going to do some work on those tricky little possessives, the notorious R's in all categories.
Pin them down and beat them into submission, whānau.
That's a bit aggressive.
Hey, I know, but possessives cause so many problems. We've got to jump on them, you know,
And join us next time. Hopefully, Raimana will have chilled out.
Kia mau.
Kia u.
Ki tōku reo.